What is randomart produced by ssh-keygen? When you generate a key, you get randomart from newer versions of OpenSH. I am unable to find an explanation of why, and what I'm supposed to use it for.
The randomart is meant to be an easier way for humans to validate keys. Validation is normally done by a comparison of meaningless strings, i.e. the hexadecimal representation of the key fingerprint, which humans are pretty slow and inaccurate at comparing. Randomart replaces this with structured images that are faster and easier to compare. This paper hash visualization, a new technique to improve real-world security, Parag A. and Song D. 1999, International Workshop on Cryptographic Techniques and E-Commerce, Cryptech 99, explains some techniques and advantages.
Add to your command line, or put in your .ssh/config. You'll see the randomart of the box you are logging onto. If you log on one day and the randomart is different, your brain should go, hey, I don't recognize that, then maybe someone is hacking, or something. The idea is that you don't consciously need to do it. One of the keys for one of our machines kinda looks like a butterfly. Another one kinda looks like a dick. Yes, our brains are primitive. If you log on every day, you get accustomed to the images without even trying.
Official announcement, OpenSH 5.1 released. Introduce experimental SSH fingerprint ASCII visualization to SSH1 and ssh-keygen 1. Visual fingerprint display is controlled by a new SSH_config 5 option visual host key. The intent is to render SSH host keys in a visual form that is amenable to easy recall and rejection of changed host keys. This technique inspired by the graphical hash visualization schemes known as randomart, and by Dan Kaminsky's musings at 23C3 in Berlin. Fingerprint visualization is currently disabled by default, as the algorithm used to generate the randomart is still subject to change.
The randomart displayed after the ssh-keygen generation is a graphic representation of the key you have just generated. Then, the randomart is not really useful for the user who generated the SSH key. The randomart can be very useful for a user using a connection via SSH to connect often to the same server, if he added the ovisualhostkey=yes option to his SSH command. SSH user at domainname.com ovisualhostkey=yes. The randomart corresponding to the public key of the server will be displayed. To see an example, you can try ssh-get at github.com ovisualhostkey=yes. In the case where the user often connects to the same server, then he can quickly and easily check if he recognizes a randomart corresponding to the public key of this server or not, which is easier and faster than checking the string of characters of the public key itself.
Ssh-keygen